welcome to the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment 2017 NFL Mock Draft for the Philadelphia Eagles. 7 rounds on your screen in 3, 2, 1. So there you go. That was the 2017 NFL mock draft for the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles fans came through, they voted, and they get their mock draft. And let me tell you guys, because this is one of the beautiful things about what I do. I sit down and I look at every team. I look at their roster, look at their needs, look at their draft, look at everything. Man, the Eagles, y'all don't have many needs, man. The Eagles are coming, dog. If Carson Wentz can maintain a level of solid play this season or even really good play this season, and they're able to fill a couple of key holes, and man, they are key, the Eagles could really win the NFC East, and I think this could easily be a 10, 11, 12, 13 win team next year. It's crazy to say, but man, this Eagles roster I really like right now. Let's talk about the mock draft. To me, and I know a lot of Eagles fans have been telling me they're not going to do this, they won't do this, they can't do this. If Dalvin Cook is available, you must take him. And with all the respect that I have for Howie Roseman, the general manager, he will. He's too smart. He's not going to let this slide, right? If Dalvin Cook is available, you must take him. Because to me, there are 2 huge holes on this Eagles roster. Number 1, cornerback. Number 2, running back. And because number 1 is cornerback, it's the bigger need. Some may say, no, they need to take a cornerback with their first round pick. They have to take Gary Conley. They have to take Tre'Davious White. They have to take Marlon Humphrey. They have to take Quincy Wilson. Reach, 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 and reach. Now, the least of those reaches to me would be Gary Conley, but it's a reach. If Dalvin Cook is available, take him. He is going to be, to me, a Pro Bowl running back at the next level. Now, how many Pro Bowls? I don't know. Let's say 2 or 3. I can't say the same for Gary Conley. I think he's going to be a pretty damn good corner. Even maybe a number 1 corner. But even a guy like Darius Slay can make the Pro Bowl at corner. Dalvin Cook can make a huge impact at running back. And you guys, if anyone saw, you saw the impact a rookie running back and Ezekiel Elliott had for the Dallas Cowboys, for Dak Prescott, and for that football team. You don't want that. You don't want to replicate that. If Dalvin Cook is available, I think they will take him. I think they should take him. Take him. I mean, honestly, it's so clear. Take him. So that's round 1. And again, it's still very possible that they take a cornerback here in Gary Conley if they really like him, Tre'Davious White if they really like him, whatever. I also look at edge rusher. Derek Barnett, even though he's not a great fit, he's actually a pretty good fit, actually. Derek Barnett in their 4-3 defense, yeah, he's a good fit. I also look at Takaris McKinley out of UCLA. I also look at maybe a Taco Charlton out of Michigan, but I wouldn't go that direction personally, but maybe they would. Those are possible options to me. But running back, Dalvin Cook available. And even if he's not, I look at Christian McCaffrey and Joe Mixon. And honestly, I know a lot of people don't like Joe Mixon. And for, really good reason, obviously. I mean, the video's bad. But running back's such a huge need. And if you can alleviate some of the pressure off of Carson Wentz, that'd be great. And wide receiver is possible. But really, I mean, you're in a very good position now to where Torrey Smith, DGB, and Nelson Aguilar are your 3rd, 4th, and 5th wide receivers. You're good. I mean, that's a good situation now for you. You can go ahead and take one, but first round? I mean, I like Mike Williams. I like John Ross. I like Corey Davis. But man, that's a luxury pick to me. I wouldn't do that. So we move on to the 2nd round. Now I have you guys taking a cornerback in Chidobe Awuzie. I want to say that's how you pronounce his name. I'm sure I'm butchering that despite being African myself. My God. Yeah, Chidobe Awuzie. Okay, that should be it. Out of Colorado. And I think he would be a pretty good corner for you. Now, I'm not sure he'd be a number 1. And this is the punishment for taking a cornerback in the second round as opposed to the first. But I think it's a better decision to make, and that's why you really should have got a corner in free agency, but it's okay, whatever. We move on to number 3, third round. Now I have them taking defensive end DeMarcus Walker out of Florida State. And this was a little tough for me because it's hard for me to perceive how much the Eagles believe they need an edge rusher, how much they need a pass rusher. They're currently scheduled to start Brandon Graham and Vinny Curry outside defensive end positions. Now my problem with that is neither one of those guys, will be your 8, maybe let's say 10 plus sack guy. Brandon Graham, I think, had like 1 year, maybe 1 year he had like a really high sack total, but outside of that, he hasn't been a high sack total guy. So to me, you need that guy, despite the fact that yes, you do get interior pass rush from Fletcher Cox, you do get interior pass rush, or you will, from Timmy Jernigan, who you acquired from the Baltimore Ravens, and you do get pass rush from even your linebacking core and Jordan Hicks and some other guys as well. So I like that aspect. Even Malcolm Jacobs back in the secondary. But I would like to solidify that position. And Chris Long is old, and I think he's done. So I don't want to hear about what we signed Chris Long. Take DeMarcus Walker, take an edge rusher, take a pass rusher, and you'll be good to go. Then at this point, I'm like, dog, the Eagles don't have needs. So I just started picking players. And let me tell you, the Eagles, to me, have to double dip at corner, right? Because now the next biggest need to me was still corner, despite taking Chidobe Awuzie in the second round. So I had them taking cornerback Howard Wilson out of Houston. Now you can start Awuzie. You can hope that Howard Wilson will be able to start at corner, which would be a hell of a hope. Probably won't be able to, but he'll contribute. And then you hope that Dwayne Gratz, who you got from the Jacksonville Jaguars, that he's okay, or that Ron Brooks is better, or that Jalen Mills is better, or who's your other corner? That's pretty much it. I think Leonis McKelvin is gone. So, there'd be an interesting competition there. And there would be issues, right? But the good thing for you is the only wide receiver in your division that really scares my soul is Odell Beckham, right? And he's really scary. Dez Bryant, I think Chidobe could take him a little bit, right? He could slow him down, so I think that'd be fine. And we move on to the other picks. I have outside linebacker Matt Milano of Boston College going to the Eagles. He would be a weak side linebacker to me in your 4-3 defense. And I keep hearing rumors about Michael Kendricks. The Eagles don't love Michael Kendricks. This could be a nice player for them. 5th round, wide receiver. Why not? Ryan Switzer out of North Carolina. Why not? Again, not many needs now for this Eagles team. Just in case Alshon Jeffrey does really well this year, he leaves next year. Maybe we have Ryan Switzer to take over. Just in case. Now we take a center, right? Because Jason Kelsey's getting kind of old. So let's take Cameron Tom, the center out of South Mississippi, and then 7th round quarterback Trevor Knight. Why not? Right, we signed Nick Foles to be our backup quarterback, but we still need a 3rd string. We don't have a developmental guy. Why not take one in Trevor Knight, who is a very poor man's version of Carson Wentz? So I'm telling you, man, this Eagles team, if they can draft well, they can really do something. But to me, you have to take this running back. Do not underestimate this running back need. I know this cornerback need is important. It's a damn need. I agree. But this running back need, if you can fill it with Dalvin Cook, if you can fill it with Joe Mixon, or in the 2nd round, you take an Alvin Kamara or a Dante Foreman, who I don't love, you could really do something next year, man. I mean, I like the Eagles to compete for the NFC East title. So there you go. Those are my thoughts on the Philadelphia Eagles. That is my mock draft for the Philadelphia Eagles. What are your thoughts on this mock draft? Comment down below. I want to know. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, to subscribe. And until next time, this has been the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment, and I'm out. Peace.